Today, a short article on the reasons why netizens want the two guys mentioned above to be jailed has been circulated on social media. Please kindly hit on the subscribe button as we go into the details. They contend that they are accountable for their actions and that they did wrong. When news broke that the former chair of VBS had been sentenced to more than 400 years in prison, South Africans were astonished and many wondered where Malema and Shivambu had gone and why they hadn't been prosecuted. Complete narrative in the comment. A remark on the post said that he should be sentenced to 15 years in jail for each of the 33 offenses, with the 2 to 33 counts running concurrently with the first count. In essence, this implies he will only be serving for 15 years. Another individual said, "If there is proof of that, then they must go, and it's not only them who are implemented into it." This demonstrates how frustrated South Africans are with those who seem like real leaders but really only care about their financial gain. Once again, a number of important EFF officials have tendered their resignations, citing internal strife and discontent with the way the party handled the most recent elections. This is a rather unexpected development. This development has unsettled the party and sparked questions about its stability and future course. The outgoing leaders of the EFF criticized the current leadership in a unified statement for veering from the organization's core values and goals. They emphasized the shortcomings in the party's internal strategy and governance, especially in light of the most recent election outcomes. The EFF was known for having a strong position on social justice and economic redistribution, but its failure to make significant gains in key constituencies led to internal disputes and discussions about the party's future. In reaction to the resignations, Julius Malema, the head of the EFF, made an appeal for harmony and reflection inside the organization. Despite these challenges, Malema never wavered in his conviction in the party's ability to persevere and its commitment to achieving its revolutionary goals. However, political commentators like Dr. Mpho Maseko have pointed to deeper issues with the EFF's leadership and strategic orientation, highlighting the need for a prompt resolution to maintain the party's standing as a significant political force. While some EFF members and allies saw the resignations as an essential step toward transparency and regeneration, others voiced worries about the possible effects on party cohesion. Diverse responses have been received. As it navigates this volatile era, the leadership of the EFF is under pressure to regain trust and lay out a clear course for the future. The next month's extraordinary meeting, which is planned to examine the way ahead and elect new leaders to replace the outgoing leaders, will be a pivotal moment in the party's efforts to rebuild and unite. The significant challenge presented by the fallout from the recent elections and resignations puts the EFF's flexibility and fortitude to the test. The party's ability to handle internal discord, overcome these obstacles, and rethink its strategy will determine how long it remains relevant and influential in South African politics. The country will be intently watching the EFF's moves during this uncertain and transformative time, as the party navigates this pivotal moment in its history. The selection of DA-MP Ian Cameron as the next Police Portfolio Board Supervisor is a fundamental move. Following a thorough and transparent selection process, the board decided to add another member who would oversee the management of the South African police organization, Depletes, and ensure accountability within the police. Ian Cameron, a prominent member of the vote-based plot, DA, has strong areas for security and a neighborhood. His political decision is seen as a basic step toward assisting the endeavors of the main group of legal administrators to resolve the grave problems inside the SAPS. Hardline directors now revere Cameron for his authority and dedication to public security, and his political decision is a positive start toward appropriate monitoring and reform. In his affirmation speech, Cameron emphasized the need for cooperative efforts to address the issues facing the police force. He emphasized the need to address concerns of deterioration, chip away at the general ampleness of police, and rebuild public confidence in the SAPS. Cameron's vision for the exclusive group of legal administrators echoes a commitment to transparency, duty, and community. In order to restore confidence between law enforcement and the institutions they support, cooperation is required, Cameron said. This board plays a fundamental role in guaranteeing the capacity and dependability of the SAPS.